Newsflash, we're moving our offices to a fancy schmancy space in Montreal, and we want to show everybody. Problem, show the space, but don't show the space because it's inaccessible during COVID, possibly the worst brief ever. Solution, send a non-human to see it for us and report back. Okay, we needed to go to an inhospitable place. Thankfully, we know a company that has a lot of experience with those kinds of spaces. We turned to NASA. We searched for answers online, and that's when we found the idea of using a rover. From here, we tried to talk directly to their top engineer. It was a very awkward, one-sided conversation. After what started as legitimate questions seeking answers, we quickly realized they were ignoring us, like they had more important things to do. We put all our eggs in one basket, and that backfired, so we knew we'd have to start immediately on making our own. A project of this scale was no easy feat, and the customization of this rover could take all night. We printed out some photos of rovers from past missions and built our schematics from scratch. We were really on our own on this one. We encountered many problems, mostly due to the lack of an engineering degree, but our moms always said we could do anything if we just believed, so we became engineers overnight. Many errors and fire alarms later, we had something we could be kind of proud of. We put the rover in our rover and then drove her to the new building immediately. The rover, now going by codename Grover, had its first and only assignment. Thankfully, we equipped it with the best of the best, because it was on its own from this point out. Grover got inside the building with very little issue. Hilariously, the doors were already unlocked. Now we encountered our next problem. We'd never been here before, and we didn't have the forethought to ask where the office even was. Shoot, we just made our job a lot harder. Grover wasn't the easiest to control at first. We had it rolling from one side of the building to the other, looking for signs that it was even in the right place. The building was so big and beautiful, and it looked old, probably from the 1300s or something. We knew that this could take a while, and we'd have to get better at controlling Grover. But to think like a rover, we had to become the rover. The first place we found had lots of light, places to sit, and a great view. I think we just found the procrastination station. We knew there had to be more, so we sent Grover on his way. Escalators proved to be a problem, so elevator it had to be. We sent him straight to the top, and miraculously we stumbled directly into the center of our floor. The goal hadn't been to find the office so carelessly, but falling into progress has kind of been our theme here. Warning. Okay. Time for the pièce de résistance. So we got kicked out. Out of all the problems we expected to encounter, we never would have put security at the top of that list. And what did we learn? Only that we just made you watch an office reveal without revealing an office. Guess we'll just have to try again in December.